Microphone check. 1, 2. Leet Whale, what's poppin', man? How you doing? How are you doing? Are you guys ready? Castle Bear, what's happening, man? All right. I'm ready. Nice bird, thank you. It's a New York pigeon. My old teammates gave this to me when I was leaving the company as a reminder about New York, I guess. All right. Here we go. Daily problem first. Where's the daily problem at? Sum of distances. You are given a zero-indexed integer array nums. There exists an array of length nums.length where Ri is a sum of I minus j over j for over all j such that j equal nums I and j is not equal to I. If there's no such j, set Ri to be 0. What are they talking about, man? Sum of distances. All right. It's a sum of all where all the numbers are the same. All right, let's look at the example. So nums equal 1, 3, 1, 1, 2. And the sum is, I guess that's 0, 1, 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. So the distances of those things, I see. How are we gonna do this? So 10 to the 5th, 100K, dang, 33%. Q Ultimus, what's poppin'? You still stream? Hey, I only took 1 day off, man. 420. Anyways. Anyways. I'm gonna be toning down the streaming until, I mean, I've already toned it down, I guess. But I'm gonna be going away for 2 months, man. So I'm just kind of preparing for that leave of absence that I'll be taking. And there's a lot of things to do, man. I just got my international driver's permit because I'm gonna be renting a car in some places. And then I'm trying to pack light, man. I'm trying to like only take carry-ons for the 6 weeks. So we'll see how that goes. Where am I heading? 2 months? Yeah, I'm heading to Taiwan, Korea, and Japan. And then after I get back, it's gonna be real serious mode time. That means more consistent streaming, but maybe not like all day, every day. But it's going to be, I'm going to figure out a schedule that works for me. Bring back some CPUs and GPUs? Man. Should I? Nah, I can't afford them things right now. I just spent so much money on my Mac Studio. But yeah, maybe I should buy some, huh? Alright, how are we gonna do this problem? gonna do this problem? Because we have to get the sum of all distances. So I guess you can multiply. Let me think. I think we need some type of count. We're gonna have to multiply something. So like here we'll get 2 as a distance, and then there's 2 pairs. So maybe you have to record like the next time you add 1 to the count and add the distance on top of that. Or I don't know how to explain what's going on in my mind, but I think I'm trying to think of it, you know. If you're in Taiwan, you need to visit their electronics shop. Yeah, that's what Douche was saying. Douche lived in Taiwan for a bit, and he says that place is sick. He says I can get things, camera stuff, microphones, all types of electronics. But I don't know how much space I'm gonna have, man. I'm gonna be running low on space. Alright, this problem seems a little bit tough. Let me see. Never submitted anything. Alright, so let me try and explain what's going on in my head with this problem. So 1, 3, 1, 1, 2. Those are my indices. I don't know what it's gonna be. Maybe some type of map that we're going to map each number to a list of indices that it appears at. So here we'll put 1, and 3 doesn't exist, so we'll just enter it like that. Man, I don't know if this is gonna be the final form, but I'm gonna figure out some stuff maybe. You can get pretty much any electronic there. Hey Q, have you been there, or how do you know? I've never been to Taiwan. MB95, what's happening? Alright, so here there's one thing in there already. So what do? Do I just add it on? I can't just iterate through everything, can I? Shaka Bread, what's happening? Do you just generally enjoy doing LeetCode now, and it's not really a job prep sort of thing for you? Kind of. But it is a job prep thing because jobs ask LeetCode, so it's not. I think if jobs absolutely stop asking LeetCode, I probably wouldn't practice. So yeah, I probably wouldn't just do it for fun. But I found that because it's so important for like your hireability, I'd say why not just try to have some fun with it, you know? Turn it into a little hobby. Wasn't sure if you were out of the game, so to speak. I left Google, but I haven't left software in general, no. And I don't really plan to leave unless I'm forced to leave or something, man, or something else comes up. I don't know. All right, how are we gonna do this, man? How do you get the distance of everything in between? That seems really difficult. Man, so it's like, I know I have two when I get to this third one, I know I have 2 ones before it. And I have to add both of those distances. But I don't know how to do it yet. That's what I've been wondering. I'm not aware of anyone that has stopped asking DSA questions, and now everyone is outsourcing their thought to AI. It feels like the interview bomb rate is going to explode. We'll see. I'm not sure. Some companies are adjusting it, but I don't think algorithms are gonna just disappear in like 1 year or something crazy, man. It's been here for so long, it's gonna take like a long time to phase out, I'd imagine, but we'll see. Man, is this question hard? Because how do I know how much to add when I add a new one in there? When it's just, if it's just like the previous one, I can figure that out. But how do I figure out everything? Like, there's a lot more. I wonder if you can do some type of math, man. I mean, and keep like an average distance. But then it's not gonna be super accurate. Or average, or medians. Because if we kept it an average, you would know how many points and what average distance, and then we can figure out how much more to add to the sum. Douche, what's happened? We're just talking about that electronics store. Hold on. Hey, Q, I asked you something about the things, but I don't think I saw your answer. Oh, I watch all the streamers that have been. I'm a hermit. Yeah, I'm like a hermit too, man. I barely go out anywhere these days, but I'm about to go somewhere for a long time. I ran hiring for my team a few times recently, and I had to bring people in person for the final round. They aced the tech screening, but seemed like they'd never used a computer before in person. That's crazy. I've been hearing lots of people have been having to do this, bring back like the final round in person. No one wants to work at an office anymore. Well, man, yes, it doesn't scale, but there's a lot of companies that require in office these days, I think. Sort of like rolling sum for this. I'm gonna have to give it some thoughts. Hold on, let me just see what y'all saying for a little bit. I'll be okay if the company wanted to comp a weekend for me to come out for an in-person. Yeah, that's how it used to be, man. I used to hear my friends talking about, I just want a little free vacation to the other side of the country, so I'm just gonna apply for some jobs and get them to fly me out there. But I don't know if people still do that these days. Do you get all different currencies, or plan to get? I plan to get when I land, man. I just hit the ATMs up. Sinks123. Are you preparing for interviews at the moment, or is it just general practice, not preparing for interviews at the moment? All right. This problem's too hard, but let me try and think. So, all right, all right, 1, the sum so far is 2. Let me just try and put all the info I have. And the count of 2. So then if I go here, what does that mean, man? Does that mean that, so there's two numbers. This problem is trippy. It is trippy. Maybe I can do prefix sums. Would prefix sums give me anything? I don't know what to do, man. Should I read a hint? I'm gonna peek at zero track. Dang, it's only at 1800. Alright. My LeetCode brain is small these days. That's the problem. So 0, 2, 3. If I just remember the previous one, I will get the sum. So I'll get all those distances. I don't know, man. I gotta peek at one hint. Prefix sum. I was thinking, how can we use prefix sums? How can we use prefix sums? Is it to get? Maybe it's to get. Man, I don't know how to do this. So prefix sums will give us maybe. Why do we need it though? The sum of all the distances. So, all right, maybe the prefix sums of one indices 0, 2, and 3. That would be 0, 2, 5. Is it just that? From the first index. Am I trying to remember the very first index that the number appears at? And then keep adding. So 2 plus 3. And if there's one more one, let's say there's another one right here. That's 5. So it'd be like 8. So would 8 be the sum of distances here? I don't know, man. Maybe. Brent Arata, what's happening? How was the green? What you talking about, man? It was like any other day, I guess. All right, 2, 3. I'm gonna just try this and see what's up, man, because I don't really know what else to do. And wait, do I need a prefix sum for every? number. So should I map every integer to its own prefix sum? And keep track of each sum independently. Zen logic, what's happening? All right, I'm gonna try this. What am I trying? I must say the sum is sums. What is the sum? Sums nums I. And I'm adding that to this is my, I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me do a test case here and see something. What if it was like that? Working on my responsive design class. What are they teaching in that class, man? Tell me some things you've learned from responsive design class. I'm trying to learn too, man, because I don't know anything about that. All right, 10 is what they get. So so you add 0, 1, 2. Okay, yes, 10. Wait, man, I think I see, but I don't see how it works. But I'll just do it anyways. I think I'm doing some unnecessary things here then. Maybe this one works out nicely in the prefix sums because it starts at 0, but I'm gonna change it. What if it started at like not index 0? What if it was something like this? Let me just modify this test case. I'm gonna put 2, some other number, and then 1. So then here, the prefix sums would be like 2, 4, no. 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 5 is 11, plus 7, 17. Did I do that right, man? Yatta Fever, what's happened? YouTube people, Vel Victory, and somebody who's calling me a bot. What's happening? I'm a bot. All right, so the indices here, shit, it shouldn't be 2 there. It should be, starts from index 2. And then 4. Wait, but 2 is supposed to be 6. GUIRN. What's poppin'? Thank you very much for the Prime subscription. How you doing, man? GUIRN. Thank you so much. David Huffman, what's poppin'? All right. Stream is very cool. Keep it up. Hey, thank you so much, man. I'm gonna try and keep it up for sure, but I will be taking a extended break. I'll be gone May and June, and I'll be back in July. But I'll be streaming until the end of this month. Anyways, LeetCode in 2026. That's sad. Thank you for your input. It is sad out here. No time off for good behavior? What? The scientist. What's happening? All right, let me see. 2 plus 4. What am I trying to do here, man? Oh, maybe 2 plus 2 is 4. I'm trying to see how these prefix sums are going to work. Plus 3, 7. Plus 5, 12. 2 minus 12, 10. I see it. I see it. Anything cool planned? Yeah, I'm going to many places, mainly Japan. Do you stream full time or do you have a job? And what did you work before? I don't stream full time. I don't have a job. And what did I do before? I did some software engineering. I did C++ infrastructure stuff. All right, so I think I can solve this problem now. So we need to keep track. But man, do we actually need to collect all these indices like that, man? Or yeah, I think we do. So I need to add the distance from the first number in. All right, so I'm iterating through nums. I'm keeping a track of like prefix sums per number. It's gonna get confusing for me. All right, so do I need this? I don't need this because it should be in the back of that. So I'm gonna say if what am I saying? If it doesn't contain, if this is the first time we've seen this number, let's just put it in. And then we'll push back the first index that it appears at. But if we do find it, then we're going to do something different. What are we going to do different? We are going to, we're trying to push back the distance from the first number. So the first appearance of this number will be at dot front, I guess. Is front a thing? I guess I can just put 0. And then we want to add, wait, should I just do something like prefix sums nums I. So this is our prefix sums. That's the first number in our prefix sums. And then we're pushing back I minus first. And that's the distance between the current number and the first number. And we're adding that to the back of whatever is in the prefix sums. Yes, I think that's it. Yes, front and back. Should I just use that? Is there a difference? Alright, so when this happens, that's all we gotta do, man. And then after, no, that's not all we gotta do. I messed up. I was so focused on just the first number that I didn't see how the numbers move. Like this one would be 3. Shit. How does that change things for me? Do I need prefix and suffix sums? Man, this problem is gonna get weird. Maybe I do some BetSimp. What's happening? Did I do the weekly contest? Not yet. I'm gonna do it after this daily problem, but this daily problem is too hard for me, man. I'm not gonna lie. I find it very enjoyable. Alright, well, we'll get to it real soon. Where did you work and what was the most complex system that you built? Expect DSA in core software development. Do you use AI to write code, and if so, how? And do you still code with AI working on background, or what is your approach? Man, a lot of questions, man. Most complex system I've built. I haven't really built anything that complex, I think. Do I use AI to write code? For sure. How? I like to vibe code. Do you still code with AI working on background? No, I like to vibe code these days, but I'm not sure what my long-term approach is gonna be. Maybe some manual coding, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. It's an interesting time right now. What do you do, man? Do you code with AI only? Do you guys vibe code? Do you manually code stuff still? I'm sure some people have to manually code depending on the systems they're working on. Anyways, can I solve this problem, man? So this prefix sums would be good for one side. Man, forget this problem. Forget this problem. That's too hard. Maybe I'll come back to it. Let me do the virtual contest, man. Writing code by hand. Very cool. Oh wait, Zen Logic, did you tell me what your... Oh wait, mostly just working with CSS and media selectors right now to set up specific styling on different formats. Oh. Yeah, I don't do much front end. Forget that daily problem, man. I'm not feeling it right now. We're gonna do the contest that I missed over the weekend. I shouldn't say I missed it, because I wasn't trying to do it. It's just the contest I didn't do. I have vibe code on the job. Side projects is handcraft only. Interesting. Understanding memory management is how you get jobs, right? Vibe coding can be picked up quickly. Background store 444. What's happening? I mean, I do vibe code. I have not written a single line of code since a month, and I have been a SWE for 6 years. And I basically designed the software, the LLD and the HLD, and then give that to you, split it into multiple phases, and then see the stuff. Yeah, vibe code has been fun, man. Not gonna lie. I haven't written, the only lines of code I write manually are for LeetCode. Maybe that's about it these days. But I'm sure there's gonna be some time where I may have to write a line of code again. I don't know. All right, here we go. Virtual contest. Smallest stable index part 1. You're given an integer array nums of length n and an integer k. For each index I, define its instability score as the max of that minus the min of max to the left, min to the right. In other words, max is the largest value among elements from index 0 to I. Min is the smallest, blah blah blah. An index I is called stable if its instability score is less than equal to k. What kind of Q1 is this, man? I don't know what to do. So return the smallest stable index. So instability score max of the left up to I, min up to I. Oh shit. Do I keep things like this? I don't know yet, man. But it's my instinct to just do this immediately without thinking too much. Wait, what are the numbers? Negative numbers only to 0. So max how do I do this? Max of is that right? And then the min, I'll do 2 passes for me because it's, I know you can do it in one thing, but my brain doesn't work that way. So should I set, man, I set 2 of them to max. Should I set this one to int max? Does that make sense, man? So it's max minus min, and then they want me to go through, and the first index that has the score that is less than equal to k, I should return it. But if there's none, return -1. I don't know if that's what they're asking, but we'll see. Oh, 0. But it's supposed to be 3. 0, 0, 0. Come on, man. What's going on here? Let me look at example, man. So 5. The minimum is 0. 5 minus 0 is 5. That's not less than equal to 3. So What's popping, man? Let's see what's going on. I've already lost so much time. If this was real life, panic mode would begin immediately. Anytime I don't get Q1. Why is it 0, man? That's crazy talk. What I Leetwell, don't worry, Q1 is same as Q1. Wait, hold on. What the hell is... I'm looking at the wrong test case. I was like, what is going on, man? But I'm looking at test case 3 when it was it's alright. I was tripping for a minute. Alright, so it says from index I to all of those. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. So 0, nums, alright. Nums I is 4. This should be 4. And then it should be... No, it should be... I don't know what the heck is going on, man. Tripping today. It's because I don't practice LeetCode enough. Why is it the same? 4. Oh, yeah. Maybe I should do something like... Come on, man. And then this should be like... I have to remember previous... This is real bad. Anyways, all right, 3, -1, okay, and 0. Uh-oh. 0 minus 0. Oh, because, shit. Try it one more time. 0, 3. -1. Should I send that, man? Am I gonna overflow? It's Q1. Come on. Alright. Easy. Alright, part 2. So you said these are the same? Dang, they are the same. Except, I guess I could just send it again, huh? Yeah, copy and paste, right? Because I guess I solved it optimally. Alright, Q3, multi-source flood fill. Wait, Q, what are you saying? Do you think $30 is enough for an okay dedicated server to run Kubernetes for some pods of Django servers? Kubernetes? Hey, $30 for sure. If you get one of them wholesale internet things, $30 will get you many cores, man. And basically, each core you have is a virtual server that you can run. Well, maybe each core minus like 2 cores or something. So you can, I don't know. Should we look real quick? real quick. So $30 a month. 4 cores, 8 threads. So you can, well, I don't know about super crazy clusters, but you can probably have like 4 or 5. Man, if it's just for a project though, you can run probably more than that. Anyways, all right, let's do Q3 real quick. You're given 2 integers, n and m, representing, wait, YouTube, my bad. I keep forgetting to peek over at the chat. Aniket Patil, what's happening? All right, Q3. You're given 2 integers, n and m, representing the number of rows and columns of a grid respectively. You're also given a 2D integer array sources, where sources I equal RC color indicates that the cell RC is initially colored with color, and other cells are initially uncolored and represented as 0. At each time step, every currently colored cell spreads its color to adjacent uncolored cells. If multiple colors reach the same uncolored cell at the same time, the cell takes the color with the maximum value. This process continues until no more cells can be colored. All right, this is like roasting oranges with multiple different types of fruits or something like that. Let's see. How do I know? All right, I'm trying to think about if multiple colors reach the same cell at the same time step. How do I break that? So 10 to the 5th cells, 100,000 cells. All right, so here's the example they give us. We have 2 colors, right? Wait, what is this sources thing? RC color, I see. So we got 2 colors, and then they start to spread like rotting oranges. So I'll probably do, yes, multi-source BFS. And I'll try and figure out, I don't know how I'm going to deal with the multiple colors reaching the same cell at the same step. But I think we can try and figure it out. So here we go, man. They say it's a n by m rows calls. All right. And then the sources. So isn't just a regular ass BFS, man? Or should I put in? I'm thinking, should I use? Should I sort the colors by like process the highest colors first? That's what I'm trying to think. So should I sort these by? Let me think. Can I do that? Wait, how do I put a lambda again? So this doesn't matter right here if they're equal, but I just want to make sure that the higher numbers come first. Is that how it works? I think so. So that means I'm going to process 222 first. Let me just verify that because I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so it seems like it's sorted the right way. And then if I put all those things in the queue first, then it should always process those first, maybe. Alright. So let's iterate through them actually, and then do I just use a regular queue here? Perhaps. Do we need anything else? Maybe this, I might have to change this something different, but for now we'll keep it as a pair int int. So now I'm adding all of the colors into our queue. We do need more than the RC. We need one more. So should I use a dang tuple? Or should I use the weird thing that I do? That I can't stop doing for some reason. So I'm going to push a pair of the color and then a pair of the RC coordinates. Like that. And then our queue will have something in there. So now let me also make a scene matrix of size rows and calls. So as we see them, we'll mark them as seen. So V0, V1, true. Wait. Do we need one scene to represent everything? I think so. So now I'll run my queue. So while there's something in our queue, what are we gonna do? We're gonna exhaust the whole queue, I guess. So I take the queue size. So I do this to capture the queue size because I'm going to be modifying and pushing to the queue in this for loop. So if I had it just queue.size here, it would process more things than I wanted it to. Anyways, what am I doing, man? I don't even know. Oh, I need my directions. I need up, down, left, right directions. That's for sure. So, oops, here they are. Up is -1, 0. Left is 0, -1. Norwegian Euler, what's happening? Right is 0, 1. 1, 0. Those are the directions, up, down, left, right. So I'm gonna say, what am I gonna say? First we need to pop the front of the queue. So this is color and q.front, q.pop. Can't do that. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that that color is that, and then we gotta go up, down, left, right. The new R is gonna be R plus that. New C is C plus that. And then we can check out of bounds. So we don't want out of bounds, so I'll just continue. And then if it's in bounds, we're gonna check if it's been seen. And then if it's, and one more check is if, this might be a redundant check, but I'll do it anyways. And the check is, oh, we don't actually fill in the colors here, so maybe I need to do that. I'll call it ants. All right, so if it's not 0, if it's already colored, we should continue. But this might be redundant with this, but I guess it doesn't hurt to have it for now. And if it passes all those checks, then I guess we should just push it to our queue. Maybe I should color that like that there. And then here, I'll mark it as seen. And then push it to our queue. So what are we pushing? We're pushing the current color along with the new coordinates, new R, new C. And then, is that it, man? Did I forget anything? Let's see, I'm not sure. That looks good for Q or example 1. Example 2 looks good. Example 3 looks good. Should I send that? What could possibly go wrong, man? Let me check the constraints one more time. Up to 1 million for colors. I'm gonna send it. See what happens. Too easy. What could possibly go wrong? Famous last words. Nah, not this time. We have many more words to say. Oh Jesus. Q4. Count good integers on a grid path. You're given 2 integers, L and R, and a string directions consisting of exactly 3 D characters and 3 R characters. For each integer x in the range LR inclusive, perform the following steps. If x has fewer than 16 digits, pad it on the left with leading zeros to obtain a 16-digit string. Place the 16 digits onto a 4x4 grid in a row major order. The first 4 digits form the first row from left to right, then the next 4 digits the second row, and so on. Starting at the top left cell, apply the 6 characters of directions in order. D decrements the row by 1, R increments the column by 1. Record the sequence of digits visited along the path, including the starting cell, producing a sequence of length 7. The integer x is considered good if the recorded sequence is non-decreasing. Return an integer representing the number of good integers in the range LR. What are they talking about? Blue Cactus AI, what's poppin'? How you doing? I don't know what the question is asking, but I will read it one more time. Wait, the explanations for the examples will clear things up. Yeah, I'm about to go look at them because I don't, no idea what this just said. All right, so LR, 8 and 10, and the directions are D, 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 R, R, R. The answer is 2. So for the grid X equals 8, how do they get that, man? The heck does X equal 8 mean? Oh, L? Oh, wait, what? Oh, snap. So pad it with zeros and then put the whole thing there. And then you start from the top left and you go down, down, down. Yatta Fever. Thank you very much for the sub. Man, did I just miss the championship race? You guys gotta remind me, man. Anyways, thank you so much, Yatta Fever. Shazam. Alright. Where are we going? Alright, path. Alright. Down, 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 right, right, right. Eight is a good integer. 9. Oh, I see. Hey, how the hell they expect me to do this problem, man? This problem sounds crazy. But let me think about it. It might not be that crazy if you make some type of observation. So, let's see. I mean, it must be some type of digit DP, man. But what the hell type of digit DP can, or, I mean, not necessarily, but, all right, it's up to 9 quadrillion. I don't even know what number this is. But 16 digits, basically, maximum. So how do we, it's basically counting, oh, Jesus. I don't know what to do. But I know we got to do something for R and L and then subtract the differences to get the range. That's the only thing that I'm seeing right now. And then how do the directions work? And do you have to... So every D would be like checking the digits 4 steps ahead, and every R would be checking the digit to the right. And you start at the first digit. And then you have to count how many of those. It must be a digit DP, man. Right? We're just counting. I think I can do this, but how deep do I want to dig to solve this problem, man? But I think I can solve it. Digit DP. You start from the first digit. We're just trying to make it to the end. Every time you see a D, you gotta go 4 digits into the future. So, all right, the first thing I'm gonna do is create the dang function or something. So this function will take in the digits, and we'll need an index. We'll need some other stuff. I'll fill that out in a bit. But for now, it's gonna be something like R digits L digits. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't know how to do the digit DP yet. I know I need some Boolean, some other stuff there. But first, let me create a function to turn it to digits, I guess. What is this going to return? Vector int. So all right, I'm trying to get each digit, so that means this digit is x mod 10. Should I just shift it to the right by 1? Same thing, right? And then do I have to reverse it? I believe I do. All right, so that's my digits. So I'm gonna say L digits and R digits. All right, so how are we gonna do this digit DP junk, man? Let's finish out this part. All right, so digit DP, what do we need? We need the index, we need the digits, we need the Boolean is max or whatever. Maybe, oh shit, but then it's supposed to be padded. shit. So, all right. If ret, while ret dot size is less than 16, push back a 0. There we go. So now it's padded. And now, let me think. What do I do next? Do I care about, what do I care about? I want to care about my previous number. I need a J for the directions, I guess. A little bit funky. What else do I need, man? Alright, let's start with that. So J for my directions, I for my digits. And there's 6 directions only. So let me just do something here real quick. So our digits are up to 15 digits. 6 directions. True false for that is equal. The previous digit is, I guess, 10 digits. Is that it? 15 digits, 6 directions, 10 previous. This boolean, oh, maybe trailing zeros. No, do we care about trailing zeros here? I don't think we do. All right, 15 times 10. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Anyways, let's continue. So if I goes out of bounds, then we gotta see. Do I return 1 here? I'm not sure yet. So if we haven't done all the directions, wait, should I say if I goes out of bounds? I should actually say if J goes out of bounds, then we should look at something. Maybe we just return 1. I'm not too sure yet. All right, so man, this problem is tough for me. So we jump to the direction. We have to basically see if digits I is, let me see, did they say strictly? They say non-decreasing. So I'm gonna say if digits I is decreasing, if it's less than previous, then we can just quickly return 0 immediately, because that means that it's gonna be decreasing for this one, right? Man, I forget how to do everything here. So if we go down, we have to go ahead 4. And if we go right, we just go to the next digit. But man, I still don't really know what I'm doing, man. I'm just trying to figure out how many reaches to the end to return that 1. But I know we need to iterate through like either 9 or the max. So I'm gonna just change this to is equal. I'm trying to figure out if I go up to the digit or so limits is 9. Right? So if it's equal to the max, then it's digits I, otherwise the limit is 9. Let me think. What am I doing in these digit DP things, man? I'm just trying to. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to iterate over each thing. So when we go to the next index, it's going to be digits. We passed that. Those don't change. The next I will be that. J will be J plus 1. Previous will be the current, which is digits I. And is equal will be, I feel like there's probably more here, man. All right. So if it's equal to the max, oops. And this is not equal to that, then it's no longer equal to the max. What am I typing, man? I don't know what I'm doing. So is this redundant? My Corey, thank you very much for the hydrates. Cheers. All right, previous, and I started off as equal to the max. Yes. So 0, 0, -1, and true. Let's see. So example 1 should be 2. Dang, how am I gonna get 1 and 0? Hepta 5, what's happened? How you doing, man? I decided to stick it out one more year, yeah. Of course you did, man. Very good. All right, how am I gonna get 1, 1, 2 for this? Let me just check something. So what should they give me more RSUs next year? Those dirty RSUs. Hey, Hepta 5. I don't know if you answered me or if I mentioned it to you last time, but somebody in this community has just gotten an offer from Salesforce. What do you think? You got any tips for them? Salesforce or some other company? Do you think they should go to Salesforce? Would you recommend it, man? Sir Lord Good, what's happening? Salesforce in India, to be more specific. Hey, what the hell is this? 137? That's not right, man. That's the digit. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I'm trying to make crazy. All right, here we go. So from 10 to 7. All right, so let me take these out and then I gotta do some more debugging here, man. Been doing some binary search on answer problems and I'm struggling. Sir Lord Good. Have you done Coco eating bananas? Andrew Collado, what's happened? How can I get really good at system design? Like any problem, reasonable design, any good source out there? Man, I'm not sure what people are using these days, but there's a lot of system design prep stuff out there. Let me think about things that I remember. Maybe, man, I forget, man. What do people use for system design? DDIA? Design. This book might be too much though. what's it called? Designing data intensive applications. I think that used to be the gold standard for system design, but it's a whole ass book. So if you don't feel like reading a whole ass book, then I'm sure there are like shorter guides out there. There's like a list of 10 system design problems that you gotta solve. I don't know what's the latest resource out there though. Ask Gemini to teach you. Yeah, that, I mean, you could probably have AI guide you through it too. All right. So 2. 7 is 1. No, that's not right, man. It's not right because I guess it doesn't. So for every digit, all right, so it's trying 0, 0, 0, 0. This should return more than 2 here because it should go. Maybe the zeros thing is messing it up. Let me think. I feel like this RD should be 8 or 9, and this LD should be like, I guess 7 or something, 6. So Hector HSC, what's poppin'? Thank you very much for those bits. Thank you very much, Hector. Welcome to the party. All right. Down, down, down. Wait. Down, down, down. Right, right, right. I can't figure out where I'm going wrong, but I know we got a big bug. So down. This is equal thing. I don't know if it works here, man. Should I give up on this problem? Can't figure it out. I wonder if this is a hint for me. Exactly 3? Not really. This is just saying that it will reach exactly to the end. So we just need to figure out how many of those numbers are good. So I wonder if it's not working because I'm jumping ahead. Maybe I should go through every single digit in digits I, but only remember only change the previous one if we are at one of those indices. So, all right, let me try and think about some other things here. Instead of doing this thing, maybe I'll just go to I plus 1. Maybe we don't even look at anything j. But instead, what I will do is of 16, right? All right, so for every character, what am I trying to say? For every character in the directions, if it's a D, then we add 4. And if it's an R, then we add 1. All right, so here's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to say if it's selected, then we update, then we do the check here, you know. Let me think. So if it's a selected index and it's smaller, we should just cut it short. But the new previous is all right, here we go. Simon is cooking. Oh, yeah? All right, maybe I'm on the right path then if LeetWhale says that. All right, what did I do wrong here, man? Digits. I took out J. We don't need J anymore. And then if we get to the end, that means we're good, right? Perhaps. Nah, something ain't right, man. Something ain't right. Pixel Pusher, what's happening? How are you doing? I'm doing the virtual. I'm on Q4. I think I'm almost there, man, but I have some terrible problems, you know? I don't know what I'm doing wrong yet, but I'm sure there is something silly or something I'm overlooking. So I'm trying to figure out, like, why is it returning 0 here, but then 8? Mm. 9 is getting 10. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That seems alright. And then 10 should get the same, but it doesn't. So what does that tell me? That tells me that maybe something with this is equal is funky. So when it hits the X is 1. Wait, what's the limit? Equal is true. It's gonna come in, hit the 1. So it's only gonna go up to 1. So it's gonna go 0. And it's not 1, so new equal is false. That should be false. Let me think. I forgot my type laser password, but the reset form isn't made yet. Alright, I will try and help you out, man. After this stream, I'll look into it. Alright, so I'm having an issue. I see where I'm counting digits successfully there, but if it's 10 digits, something ain't right, because it goes to 0, but it should definitely hit the same 9. Right? That should be 9. Or something. Why is that? It's 8, 8. Am I tripping right now? Or it should be 10, I mean. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know how to spot my problem here. I wonder if it's the trailing zeros thing. Let me think about the trailing zeros. So the trailing zeros, the limit should always be up to 0. But then I don't know. 0, 1. I plus 1. I don't know what to do, man. Lee Whale, what's going on? You gotta give me a little hint or something. I don't know where I'm breaking down. Is it trading zeros? New previous. We'll update there. Selected. Lock in, that's all you gotta say? Alright. I feel I should be able to get it, huh? Alright, I gotta do a little bit more debugging here. So man, this is not gonna be good though. This is just gonna return a bunch of junk. How do I debug this? I have to do it with my eyeballs. Ah, Jesus. So there's a bug where for a single digit it's working, but once I get to the double digit territory, something ain't right. $22 minutes left for the virtual contest. Let me just make sure that the digits are coming in good. Ah, come on, man. All right, 10, right? Down, down, down. I don't know how to lock in, man, but I'm trying. Hey, what the heck am I looking at here? All right, get rid of those, man. Hey, look at that, man. Shit. Hold on. Wait. That's because I'm doing digits. Am I doing a digits I when I'm supposed to be sending X? Is that the bug? Wait, I mean that might be a bug for sure, but I don't know. that's the only bug. We about to find out. So many C outs up in here, man. All right, two. All right, give me the test cases back. Reset test cases. Uh-oh. Well, I didn't even cache it yet. So let me get rid of that one. And we got 19 minutes. So two. Uh-oh. That one doesn't look good. That one looks real bad. I'm not so sure that I know what I'm doing. You know, nah. I don't know. Down. All right. Down, down. Right, down, right. Steven Sagiball, what's happening? All right, we got some other problems. So this was for sure a problem. Maybe another issue is, well, let's see. Why is this one giving some crazy number? Which one is more likely wrong? Let me try some smaller numbers. Pretty sure you're facing an issue you won't face in Python. Interesting. So you're saying I should just hit this to like a long everywhere? Nah, because then I have to do like some mod stuff, man. Wait, maybe not. Yeah, I just think I heard the championship race noise. I think we got a bug, man. Wait, the answer can be long. Oh shit, hold up. You didn't tell me that, man. You didn't try to tell me that. But it's still like 89, 10, 90, 89. That don't sound too right. So it feels like something is wrong when I hit like a 8, 9. Let me try 29 to 30. Like anything that ends with a 9, I feel like it just says 10. But it shouldn't. I don't know what to do, but I think I just heard a Type Blazer Championship thing, but I missed it, man. I heard it a minute ago. Alright, this is the first time. Man, I don't know what I'm trying to look for here, you know? It's very hard to debug this. This is sussy. Wait. Oh yeah. Wait, what? Where did I check that? That's the only place I check it. But if it's selected only. So you're saying maybe I should do that down here? Or maybe you're saying something different. So if it's selected, I guess we can put that like does that change things very much? I was thinking about that, but I felt it's like the same thing, you know? But maybe it's not the same thing. I still have to cache everything, man. And I don't really know. Too many C outs. Just having troubles with like 29. Oh, geez, that's crazy. I don't see immediately why this fixes it. Because I went through that in my head and I was like, it feels like it should do the same thing. One is just preventing the call and then returning early. Oh, maybe because I have a chance to return. I don't know. Let me just try these test cases. Heard a rumor about me. What kind of rumor is he hearing about me, man? People spread rumors about a nobody. All right, 2, 1. All right, let me cache it now. Jesus Christ. So let me try to remember this caching technique. Vector. Long. Of size. I'm going to do 17 for good luck. Wait, is this how you do it? Or is it just vector like that? Alright, so size 17. This one is going to be of size 10 for the digit. Maybe 11 because it's -1. 2 for that. And then let me try it. So if cache I pre plus 1 and is equal Someone said you do Botox. Oh yeah? Who knows? What if I did? What if I do? Oh shit, I put that in the wrong place. And do I need 2 different caches here? I'm not sure. I'm supposed to get 0, for example. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't even output anything there, man. Alright, I think I messed things up with this cache. Ain't looking too good. You are selecting a digit, then comparing it to the digit in the next position you traverse to, which is wrong. Then comparing it to the digits. Huh. I think I see what you're saying. Yeah. But now I got some other problems, man. And I'm thinking either I gotta reset my cache, or it's whack. I'm gonna do something real whack right now. So, hey, why does this one go crazy like that? It doesn't even have an output. Am I going nuts? Not available during contest. Or output is nothing. That feels like something funky is happening. Am I confirming it? Nah. CTO didn't deny layoffs. You think that means it's happening? Wait, I don't know. What do you mean? The meta layoffs that everybody's talking about? It's possible. All right, this test case. Man, should I give up? Haven't been working on this problem for too long. Hey, nothing is going on out here, man. That's some of the craziest things I've ever seen in my whole life. I just reset the test cases. Oh, maybe because it just had that space there. All right, we're good. Jesus Christ. There was like a blank space on the test case that was throwing it off. All right, should I just send that, man? That's as good as it's gonna get, and I have 5 minutes left here, so we gotta do it. All right, 0, 1, 2, send it. It's just too easy out here. But I think I'd have given up, and I probably wouldn't have spotted my bugs. It's pretty close, but I don't think I got this one on my own. I saw what to do. I just had implementation problems, you know. I should probably learn how to clear my cache. as well. Instead of doing some bootleg stuff, man. Anyways. Alright, that's the virtual contest. Wilvy4444. Welcome to the party. Alright, what do y'all want to do now? You guys want to do some leet rooms? 1 leet rooms and then I go. Hold up. Alright, alright, leet rooms. Maybe. Hey, I'm not sure when my last stream will be before I go on my leave. It might be on next Wednesday. Let me look at the calendar. Damn. Yeah, it might be next Wednesday, man. Next Wednesday will be my last until July or so. I'm retiring? I'm not retiring, man. I'm not even started. This little stream thing that you've seen me do for the past few months, you can think of this as like the preseason or the tutorial or the intro or whatever, man. This is like the appetizer. And then I go on my break and then I come back and it's gonna be the real deal. Are you gonna hire me when I get laid off? I can't hire nobody, man. Alright. Hey, Brett is in the house. So is Q and Leet Whale. Alright, let's see. We got sum of digits of string after convert. We got maximum value of a string in an array. Find the count of numbers which are not special. And find valid matrix given row and column sums. I'll start with the easy ones. Wilvy says, bro, I am currently studying CSE engineering in 3rd year. I'm at the end of the semester and I don't even know to code. I just read and memorize. Can you give me advice to code with logic, please, sir? Hey, if you're in your 3rd year of a computer science, or I don't even know what CSE engineering means, but it probably is like computer science program related, and you don't know how to code, man, that is crazy. I don't know if I can give you any advice with how to learn how to code. But I have to say, you should try to get some time practicing how to code, man. You gotta just sit down and take it seriously. Harvenius, what's happened? The engineering of science? Wait, what's that? CSE? Yeah, what have you done in the 3 years? Yeah. Wait, tell us more about why you are in the position you are. Is it because you haven't been taking your studies seriously and you've been joking around and now you want to get serious, or what? Using AI to code. Well, I mean, it sounds like you've just been asking AI to do all your homework. Hey, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe Computer science engineering. Yeah, I think you should know how to code if you're studying CSE, man. But hey, if you can get by with just using AI, then maybe that's the way to go. How many questions have you solved? Me? I've done about 1,500 on LeetCode. All right, here we go. Let me just do Q1. You are given a string. Hold on. You are given a string S consisting of lowercase English letters and an integer k. Your task is to convert the string into an integer by a special process and then transform it by summing its digits repeatedly k times. More specifically, perform the following steps. Convert S into an integer by replacing each letter with its position in the alphabet. That is, replace A with 1, B with 2, Z 26. Transform the integer by replacing it with the sum of its digits. Repeat the transform operation k times in total. Wait, let me finish reading it. For example, if S is Z BAX and K equal 2, then the resulting integer would be 8 by following the operations. First, you convert Z backs to 26, 21, or 26 to 1, 24, and then you transform it, and then you do that. So here we go. I'm going to just solve it real quick. So this is K times. But first we got to transform. How are we going to do that? So for every character in S, let's say this is the ASCII position or whatever, ASCII math to get the index of that character. String, or how do you convert to string? Okay. New S. So that's our new string. And then they want us to transform this k times. So I'm adding each digit. And then wait, what is, can I just put it to string? Hopefully I can. All right, let's see. Dang, what the heck? Oh, wait. Did I do it too many times? Man, I can't code today. 888. Oh, I see what's happening because I have it like that. All right, easy Q1. All right, Q2. Wait, let's see what y'all saying. First of all, I picked CSE without knowing that I will get to learn because I was just interested about the computers. Hey man, if you want to survive, if you want to be a programmer, a software engineer, computer scientist, I'd say you just gotta put the time in and try to learn how to code. Maybe pick a little small project that means something to you and try to build it. Follow tutorials or look up documentations or use AI to guide you, but maybe try not to copy and paste too much, like everything. Was it concatenating numbers or something into a string? Wait, are you asking what my previous solution was doing? Yes. So I take, oh, the +1. Yes, because this would have given me a 0 indexed number. So that means like A equals 0, Z equal 25. But they want me to have A be 1 indexed. So that's why I had to hit them with the +1. I could have done it here too, I guess. All right, Q2. Q1s are similar. Yeah, I mean, I expect most people's to be similar for that one, right? But also, maybe we code similarly. Wait, the thing is, when I was in first year, we had C programming. I failed in internals, but I learned theory and passed in this semester exam. And then second year, AI hits, and I started to code and answers from it. I'm sorry if I disturbed you. Hey, you're not disturbing, man, but I think what you're experiencing, I'm sure you're not the only one going through it. And I just don't really have the answers for you, man. Like, who knows if you actually need to learn how to code in the future if AI is going to be so good. But I imagine that's a few years away. I think you still do need to be good at code in order to like make a career out of this today, at least. I'm going for data engineering as a career for now, but later in the future, if I want to change the software, can I? I don't know what data engineering is. And I think in the future, you can switch from being a garbage collector or a burger flipper to a software engineer, maybe. I don't know. What I'm saying is, you can always change your career in the future, man. You don't have to get permission or something. It might not be easy, but you can change it, especially if it's like, it's still like, yeah, data science, data engineering, software engineering, maybe a little bit different. But I think moving in between those things should be achievable. They're not that far apart. It's not like you're switching from like acting to software engineering, you know. Anyways, all right, Q2, maximum value of a string in an array. The value of an alphanumeric string can be defined as the numeric representation of the string in base 10 if it comprises of digits only, the length of the string otherwise. Given an array strs of alphanumeric strings, return the maximum value of any string in strs. All right, here we go. So for all the strings in strs, let's say I'm going to go over every character, and then if that character is not a digit, then that's all we need to know. Right? That's all it's asking. Too easy. That's just a little warm up. All right, Q3, Q4, those are the real problems. Here we go, Q3. Find the count of numbers which are not special. You're given two positive integers, L and R. For any number x, all positive divisors of x except x are called proper divisors of x. A number is called special if it has exactly two proper divisors. For example, the number 4 is special because it has proper divisors 1 and 2. The number 6 is not special because it has proper divisors 1, 2, and 3. Return the count of numbers in the range LR that are not special. What are you talking about? Exactly two proper. What is a proper divisor? All positive divisors of x. So everything except for itself. So two of them means, what does that mean? Interesting. Non-primes are not special. In this case, wait, what? I don't know. Wait, I don't know what that means. Non-primes are not special, so not necessarily. 4 is not a prime, and it is special. And dang, 27% acceptance rate for this one. LeetWhale solved it. How the heck do you do this? In the range. How many divisors? So you just keep, do I just keep dividing by? Never done this before. I'm going to join for once. Is this extension safe? Yeah, it's safe, man. We've been using this stuff for years. And the guy who made this is a member of this community, Flumsy. Haven't seen him in here in a while, but that's his username, man. He's been here since like 2021. That doesn't mean it's safe, but I'm just saying it's not like from some random person outside of the community. Anyways, this problem, I'm not sure what to do here, man. Is it just not the numbers that divide x? Like 8 would be 1, 2, and 8. Scroll, whoa, what's happened? It's open source on GitHub. Yeah, it's open source too. Wait. Yes, yes, yes. So I don't know how to solve it either way. Let's think. Like, how do you count all those numbers in the range? Do you count the special numbers in there? Like, how do you find the number of special numbers from up to a number, from 1 to some number? So what are y'all YouTubers talking about? My major subject is math. Can I go for data analysis? Yeah. Oops. I just clicked something. Hey, I think if you're a math major, you can go transition into anything, man. It doesn't matter what it is. I think everyone will at least give you a chance if you have a math major. Bob 24 Moraine, what's happening? We check for every number in the range. Yeah, I don't know. So the range is up to 1 billion, so we can't just go through every number, right? I feel there must be some other way. But man, 1 billion. How do you do that? It must be some way where maybe we just divide it by 2. Is it, what do you call, prime factorization or something? Maybe, I don't know. Which country am I from? I'm from Jamaica. Prime numbers can't be special. Yeah, prime numbers are not special. But do you just do prime factorizing or whatever, where you just take the prime numbers, whatever they are, and then you just keep dividing by that number? So, for example, 4 divided by 2 gives us 2. 2 divided by 2 gives us 1. And then we'll know that the divisors are just that. And then the moment you get to... Wait, let me try and think about this. All right, 2 is not. 3 is not because it's prime. 4 is special. So it's... What's another special number? 5, not special. 6, not special. 8. Is 8 special? It's not special, man. What's another special number? 9. Maybe 9 is special. 9, 3, and 1. Olgo Dev, thank you very much for the raid. What's happening? How you doing? What were you doing, man? Were you doing vibe coding? LeetCoding? Perhaps? Perhaps not. Maybe not special. Oh, so maybe these are perfect squares. Let's see, 16? No, not always perfect squares. 36? No, 6, 18, 2. I was just checking out Vampire Crawlers. Hey man, what do you think? Should I go buy that game right now? I don't think I need to be playing any more games. I've been trying to get to Algo to do a LeetCode for months now. It's pretty cool. I would recommend it. Yeah, I like deck builders and I like Vampire Survivors, man. I've been playing Windrose. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. It's probably playing Windrose the last few days. It's been like some of the best gaming I've done in a long time. I have to say that, man. Windrose is so good. That's what I'm saying. It's like what I've been craving, and I didn't even know I craved this game. Anyways, I'm feeling like I gotta go play it right now. Wait, this looks more of a math problem. Yeah, I'd say this is like a mathy problem. And I don't know what to do here. But I think it's something to do with squares, perhaps. Maybe, I don't know. I just clicked on some random problem accident. So yeah, I think if you hit the next arrow, it just literally takes you to the next problem instead of yeah. Anyways, Windrose really good, man. I'm in the dang foothills right now, getting my ass kicked, but it's all good. Oh shit, man. Hey, Leetwhale, are you still in here? Leetwhale, finish the room. Easy work. Leetwhale, can I solve this problem? Or is it too hard? Should I read a hint? Seems a little bit tricky to me, man. Not gonna lie. You can solve it? Dang, what the hell? 1509? Wait. All right. Something that rating seems low for this. Yeah. Yeah, something to do with squares, or it's like perfect squares, man. But I don't know what. Because it basically it only has 3 divisors, you know. Liquid Surya, what's happened? It's square of a prime number. Oh, snap. Is that it? Well, I don't know if I would have gotten that. Maybe if I did more investigating. But it makes sense, actually. Because a prime number only has 2 divisors. Itself and 1. So if you square a prime number, you have the divisors 1, the original prime, and then a new one, which is the square. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense, man. But are you stuck on a dreaded math problem? Sir Lord Good. I guess you could say it's a math problem. But more of maybe just thinking about math. Yeah, math problem, I'd say. Alright, so L and R thing. Let me just say, which one? Not specials. Alright. So prime numbers. Prime numbers up to 1 million. Dang, I gotta do my sieve. I don't know how to do my sieve. Practicing my sieve is good, I guess. Wait. Is this how you do a sieve, man? So if it's prime, where should this go? This is a sieve of Eratosthenes, or whatever his name is. Mark it as false. Oh wait, my bad. Numbers with exactly 2 proper divisors actually have 3 total divisors. Yes. We're working on that. We're working on it. So if it's a prime, we save it and then we mark all of these as not primes. Yeah. And then how do we calculate the not specials? I guess we just go over all the primes and try it. I don't know if this is necessary. So not special for R minus not special for L minus 1, maybe. Let's see what's up. Zero. Did I do something wrong, man? I had to practice my sieves. What am I doing, man? Oh, wait. R minus. Wait. These are special numbers. So R minus L plus 1. Oh, wait. Actually, what am I trying to say? Let me think. I'm trying to count the number of not. So this is returning the number of special numbers. Yeah. Oh lordy. I don't know how to do this, man. So I'm saying I'm giving more than I should. All right, so from 4 to 16, there are 11 numbers. Because... Wait. 4, that's 12. No, that's 13. So this should be 13. Anyways, I might be approaching the end, man, of my brain juice. So his time is 0. What are they talking about, man? 4 and 9. So we should have hit those. I borrow check. BTW. What's happened? Very late. Hey, welcome, man. I'm just trying to do some LeetCode here, but not going too good. Hey, I borrow check. Thank you very much for the raid, and have a good night. See you next time. Zero minus 0. These primes should be good. Yeah, that is it's kind of sussy for sure. Anyways, come on, man. Wait, how is this? What's going on here? Oh shit. Oh shit. Don't worry about that. I think we're good once I take those C outs out. Uh-oh. It's not good enough. That's crazy. How do you do this? Is this cheating? Oh, shit. Something ain't right here, man. What did I do wrong? Anyways. Wait, try your sieve with upper limit of 32,000. Hold on. I got some weird bug. I don't know what it is yet. I completed my bachelor's degree in 2025. Still got no job. What should I do? Should I do master's or wait for opportunity? I don't know, but I was in your position about 16 years ago in 2010, man. I finished my bachelor's, couldn't find a job for a while. And I did not want to do my master's. I couldn't even probably get into a master's school. What I did was I learned how to program, but I got a degree in mechanical engineering. But what I did in the meantime while I learned how to program was I worked in a dang restaurant for a while. But I don't know what you should do in 2026. Some people do masters just to buy themselves a little bit of time. But yeah, you can try and skill up by doing projects or trying to get a job. I don't know how to get a job these days though, man, especially as a new grad. All right, I don't know where I'm going wrong here. I feel like I changed something, but now I broke something instead. So where did I go wrong, man? Wait, you don't have to go up to R for is prime? Anyways, should I just end stream here? I think I don't want to do this problem anymore, man. Yeah, let me check your solution queue. I don't know where I was going wrong. Bang. Simple. Wait, you can generate primes that are up to the square root of R. This passed? That's crazy. I didn't think that would pass. Wait, you can generate primes that are up to the square root of R. Wait, but I'm trying to just like generate every single prime number one time, but maybe I'm doing it terribly wrong or something, you know? Oh wait, here. I see the bug. Shit. Anyways, it looks like it's time for me to go. I don't have time to do Q4. Do I? Nah. Civ is definitely, yeah. I need to practice my civs more. That was good for me because I don't get to practice them enough. And I always slip up somewhere and then it costs me. Alright, if it was like a real contest, all my little mistakes and stuff, each mistake cost me like 10-15 minutes, man. Anyways, I'm gonna go raid somebody because it's time to go. Who's doing LeetCode? When are you traveling? Abilash, what's happened? I'm traveling the whole month of May and the whole month of June. I'll be away. And then I'll be back sometime in July. I'm thinking maybe mid to late July. Because I'm traveling May and June, and then early July I have some family things to attend. And then I should be streaming up until next week. Overfit, what's happened? Good night. How you doing, man? Take some nice midnight pics. Yeah, I will dedicate a portion of my time to only midnight pics, man. It's been a long time since I've taken any midnight pics. Am I doing LeetCode, man? Nobody doing LeetCode except maybe this person. There's so many stuffed animals in there, man. What the heck? Anyways, should we just end stream without rating anybody? Nah, we gotta raid somebody. Alright. Someone new. Uniwork. Wait, if I make a new type-based account, do you think it's possible to migrate, or I can send you my email? Wait, what? Hey, Pixel Pusher, send me a message on Discord. I can probably reset your password or select something in Superbase, but I'll look into it right now after I end stream. But send me a message on Discord and then... Oh, wait, yeah, before we go, man, let's do the Type Laser Championship, man. Oh, I guess Pixel Pusher, you can't. There must be some way. I'm gonna find it right now. Well, not right now. Wait. I'm looking at some. Anyways, I'll do this off stream, man. Anyways, Type Laser Championship, then I raid somebody. Or maybe just end stream. We'll see. Here we go, man. Jesus Christ, man. Hey, I think I'm getting better at LeetCode, getting better at typing. Jesus Christ. 12th. All right, Ricky Wong, what's happening? Welcome back. Welcome back from vacation. All right, here you go, guys. I'm just gonna raid. We're just gonna go raid Aaron's, who is gonna squat 400 pounds. All right, let me start that raid. I'm gonna raid quick because I gotta go, man. I gotta go. It's late. I can feel my fingers typing with MacBook form. Yeah, I need to try out this website on one of my laptops. Anyways, Pixel Pusher, Yatta Fever, Adios Amigos, Q Ultimus, Leet Whale, Ricky Wong. Have a good night. Thank you very much for tuning in. Who else? Overfit, Brent Arata. See you next time. Thank you very much for tuning in. Scroll Whoa and everybody else. Liquid Suryo. Have a good night. All Go Dev, thank you very much for the raid. See you next time. Everybody else who's lurking, see you next time as well. Everybody from YouTube, adios amigos. Ankit, Abilash, Andrew, Colado, everybody. Shriram, Stark. See you later, man. I'm gonna raid now. All right, YouTubers. I'll see y'all next time.